Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be investigating a possible dupe for the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. I have been hearing so many things about these new Maybelline Lifter glosses and how they are so incredibly similar to the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. Some people are even considering them just complete dupes and alternatives. So I figured I had to pick one of these up for myself. I had to try it out and put it to the test. So when I went to Ulta the other day, I grabbed one of the Lifter glosses. I got this in the shade Reef, which is gorgeous. This is the gloss that I'm wearing on my lips today, and I absolutely love this lip gloss so far, you guys. It is so comfortable, so juicy and glossy and wet looking on the lips. I really like it. But for today's video in particular, I really want to go ahead and test it out against the Fenty Gloss Bomb, kind of go through all the specs, the formula, how it looks on the lips and everything like that. So I'm going to be testing these out against each other today and seeing if we have a dupe on our hands. I have been seeing a lot of people test these out against each other, but most of the review videos that I have seen are for the original Gloss Bombs. The original Gloss Bombs have that very sparkly, very reflective formula, and Maybelline does make lifter glosses that look like those. For me personally, I really wanted to see how these compared against the cream Gloss Bombs because this is my preferred gloss bomb for sure. I really love the formula of this and I like it better than the original. So I also picked up one of the more opaque, non-sparkly formulas in the Maybelline Lifter glosses. So I really hope that you guys enjoy seeing today's video, and if you want to see if we have a dupe on our hands, make sure to keep on watching. So let's go ahead and jump on into the comparison. Before I go into the side-by-side application, I just want to talk a little bit about the products, price point, and stuff like that. So the Maybelline Lifter glosses retail for $7, which I think is a really great price point for the drugstore, Target, Amazon, wherever you want to purchase your drugstore makeup, and you are getting 5.4 milliliters or 0.18 fluid ounces. And in comparison to the Fenty Beauty Cream Gloss Bombs, these retail for $19 at Sephora, and you get 9 milliliters or 0.3 fluid ounces. Fenty is a higher price. It is seen as a high-end brand. It can be found in a Sephora. You get that celebrity face and name behind the brand as well. So I definitely could see the higher price point. You are also getting more product in the Gloss Bomb than you are with the Maybelline Lifter glosses. Just to show you guys the packaging up close, the packaging is very different. I definitely think Maybelline, if they were trying to dupe the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs, they didn't want it to be 100% apparent and obvious, which I totally respect. I think it's always fine to get inspiration from other brands, but it's also important that a brand makes something their own, makes it their own aesthetic and their own vibe. Although I will say, I feel like the Maybelline packaging is giving me very big KKW beauty vibes with like the thick components and the nude lid. As soon as I saw these, I thought KKW beauty for sure. Even like the embossed or engraved text right there where it says Lifter Gloss. If I'm not mistaken, I think KKW Beauty has done something similar. You can definitely tell in your hand that this is the least expensive of the two just by the weight. The Fenty one has a nice, like, luxurious weight to the component. The last thing packaging wise that I wanted to compare are the doe foot applicators on these lip glosses, because I did notice right away that they were very similar, almost honestly identical doe foot applicators, in the sense that they both have that larger tip. They seriously hold the product the exact same way on the wand. So here are the two applicators next to each other. As you guys can see, they are so incredibly similar. They even hold the product the exact same way on the tip of the doe foot, and they both are like larger doe foot applicators that I feel like we really didn't see too much of until the Fenty glosses launched and everyone was so excited for that large doe foot. But these are just so similar. I'm trying to get as close as possible so you guys can see. This one with the square bottom is Maybelline, and then the metallic bottom is Fenty. But These are seriously almost the same exact doe foot applicator. When it comes to formula breakdown and ingredients, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I rarely ever take the time to compare the formulas ingredient by ingredient and see what's different, what's the same, could they actually be the exact same formula? I don't know that. I never really take the time to do that, but I will say I did notice that one of these each have a standout ingredient that they like to use in their claims. So for the Maybelline one, it's right on the front of the packaging. It says that this contains hyaluronic acid, which tells me that this is going to be very moisturizing on the lips, very smooth, kind of glide on effortlessly, because hyaluronic acid is an ingredient that helps to draw in moisture from the air. So it's really going to help draw moisture to your lips and keep them nice and hydrated throughout the day. So hyaluronic acid is the star ingredient in the Maybelline gloss, whereas in the Fenty Beauty Cream Gloss Bombs, their star ingredient is going to be vitamin A, which is more of a healing and repairing ingredient. It's definitely nourishing as well, but those are the differences in the star ingredients. I noticed when I was reading the description, they each kind of highlighted that in the claim, so I figured that I would mention it to you guys. I'm looking at the product descriptions right now just to make sure that I was giving you guys the correct information, and I just thought it was funny. I feel like the descriptions are very, very similar. On Ulta's website, the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, the description says its XL wand transforms lips in an easy one swipe application. And then on Sephora's website, the Fenty description says the XXL wand applies in just one swipe with a non-sticky feel. Now I just feel a little bit more confirmed when I was thinking that Maybelline definitely was trying to kind of create their own version of a gloss bomb. Let's jump on into swatches and applications. So as I said, I tried to get these shades as close as possible. I don't think that they're going to be super spot on with each other, but I tried to get the shade match as close as I could with what was available in Ulta when I was buying the Lifter gloss. Here are the swatches of the glosses. As you guys can see, both of these glosses are so incredibly shiny. They look wet, like so juicy and wet on the lips, on the back of my hand. This one over here, the more pinky of the two, is the Maybelline Lifter gloss in the shade 006 Reef. And then right next to that, I have the Fenty Beauty Cream Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glow. Throughout this whole video, I was wearing the Maybelline Lifter gloss, but I did have it on with a lip liner. So I'm going to just retry it on now for you guys so you could see how it looks without a lip liner on. And for both applications, I'm just going to do one dip into the tube. Okay, so here's what the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Reef looks like on the lips. It feels nice and hydrating on the lips, but it's not like greasy or anything like that, or like it's going to completely slip and slide off, but it's just not sticky. It's nice and hydrating. I could still like rub my lips together comfortably, and it's very, very lightweight. I will say I don't love the scent. I don't know what it smells like. I feel like they tried to go for like a vanilla or something like that, and it's just not really working. I definitely prefer the scent of the Fenty Gloss Bombs. Those smell so good. Now I'm going to be applying the Fenty Cream Gloss Bomb by itself on my lips. Again, this is in the shade Fenty Glow. Just one dip. Oh wow. I already need to go back in. Maybe I'll try the back. So far, I think the Maybelline was giving me a little bit more coverage based off of one dip into the container. So I just went in for like a little half dip here. Oh, they smell so good. They smell like, I think the Fenty glosses are peach scented. Just so we could really see how these glosses look side by side, I'm going to do one half of my lips with the Lifter gloss and then the other half with the Fenty gloss. So I'm going to start off with the Lifter gloss on the right side. Here are the glosses side by side. The color aside, the feeling of them is really similar on the lips. Hydrating, lightweight, non-sticky, just very, very similar feeling formulas. But I will say I didn't notice this until I went ahead and put the formulas side by side. I think the Fenty gloss is just a tad smoother looking on the lips, and I don't know if this has anything to do with the color that I chose in the Maybelline one. It is a little bit of a lighter pink, and I thought it looked beautiful on top of the lip liner throughout the beginning of this video, but there's something about it on my bare lips. It's kind of settling into my lip lines a little bit and kind of emphasizing some dry skin, whereas I feel the Fenty one is doing a really nice job at smoothing out my lips, making my lips look a little bit more plump and smooth, and it's more forgiving on those fine lines or any sort of dry skin or anything like that. So that's definitely something that I didn't notice until the two glosses were actually put side by side. Final thoughts on the lip glosses. As so similar as the Maybelline Lifter gloss is, I think it is a really, really great and close alternative. I personally wouldn't go as far as saying it's a perfect dupe or a better alternative than the Maybelline Cream Gloss Bomb. I definitely will say that these lip glosses feel very similar on the lips. They have a lot of the same qualities. They both have a beautiful shine, nourishing ingredients and everything like that, the same doe foot applicator, but there's just something, again, especially after putting the two lip glosses side by side, there's just something about the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb that's just a little bit better for me. And you guys know I love Drugstore. I'm always looking for new Drugstore products to recommend and really great drugstore alternatives. Honestly, the longer that I'm wearing the Maybelline Lifter gloss on this side, the more and more that it's settling into the fine lines of my lips. So if you want a gloss that you want to wear on its own, that's going to be something really quick and easy to throw on, I would definitely go for the Fenty gloss. But I will say this Maybelline Lifter gloss looked stunning on top of the lip liner earlier in my video. I'm trying to get a good close-up for you guys, but it's just settling into the lip lines. I think the Fenty Beauty is going to take this one unless you're planning on using the Lifter gloss more as a layering gloss. I don't think it really looks 100% amazing on its own. All right, you guys, so that is going to complete this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed me investigating this possible dupe. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Maybelline Lifter gloss compared to the Fenty Beauty Cream Gloss Bomb. I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing today's video and spending time with me today. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel before you leave. I would love to have you guys here as part of my little YouTube fam. If you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos, click that notification bell down below and you'll get notified every single time that I upload a new video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.